Hello there. My name is David Bocock. I'm the pastor here at the Crest Hill Congregational Church, United Church of Christ. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, although you might not see this until Wednesday, October 29th. In any event, this video weekly is to inform you about the life in the congregation this week and what to expect on Sunday. Unusually, we don't have much going on this week. And so many of our members have been very busy and very active with many of our fundraising activities. We do have one continuing fundraising activity, and that is our pumpkin sale. If you drive by the front of the church, we invite you to stop and buy a pumpkin if you haven't already. Remember, pumpkins are not just good for Halloween, they're good for the season, the fall season, the autumn season, especially as November is fast approaching. So we invite you to stop off and purchase a pumpkin and know that the monies received, the donations received will go toward the life of our congregation. We'd like to invite you to a special service this coming Sunday in which we will have many activities. For starters, Sunday, November 2nd, is Communion Sunday, and we will gather to celebrate communion and our relationship with God. We are also gathering to honor the diligent faithfulness of our parish secretary, Beth Sennell, who is moving to Arizona very shortly. We invite you to come and be a part of that service as we recognize her and her contributions to us. During the service, we will also recognize All Souls Day, in which during the communion we will be offering up the names of loved ones and those who have affected our life in wonderful ways. And so we invite you to participate in that. Our particular scripture readings, one will come from the book of Joshua. The exact verse is Joshua 3, 7 through 17. And our gospel text is Matthew 23, 1 through 12. And the title of my sermon is The Challenging Role of Religion. What we're going to be noticing in our Joshua text is how the priests carried the Ark of the Covenant across the Jordan River, and how that was that whole scene with let the people of Israel know, the children of Israel know, that as long as they dedicated themselves to God through their religion and the religious practices, then they would win the battles that lay ahead. And so what we see is an active involvement with religion and politics. What an interesting conversation for us to have when next week we're going to be voting for our next president. And so what does that look like? What is the role? What is the voice that the church has in that? Don't worry, we're not going to vote for any particular or recommend any particular candidate, but we're going to be talking about the role of religion in American life. And then in our Matthew text, we're going to be examining Jesus' frustration with many of the religious people in his day, and how he went about confronting them when often they had hypocritical lives. And how does the church today respond to modern cultures and modernity? And what is the voice that we as Christians are supposed to have today? And that's going to be an interesting conversation and a sermon, and I hope that you come and enjoy that with us. Following church on Sunday, as always, we will have an opportunity for you to get acquainted with one another during our coffee hour. All right, so can you believe it that that's it? Let me invite you, if you haven't already, to visit our church blog. Oftentimes there are interesting, fun videos posted and conversations and information about the life of this church in a more dynamic kind of way. Our church blog's address is cresthillucc.blogspot.com. You can access that directly or simply go to our website at cresthillucc.org. Click on the Faith Links or our Church Life tab, and you will have an opportunity to go directly to our church blog. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I hope you have a great week, even though it's cold, wet, and rainy outside. Perhaps on Sunday the weather will be better and we will feel more comforted in warmth. Warmth? Is that a word? Warmth? I don't know. Anyway, gosh, thanks for watching, and I will look to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.